Welcome back to Explain America. This is your host, Kyle Becker. Well, Attorney General Pam Bondi is on a rampage. She is firing even more prosecutors. And there is a twist in this case. You're really going to love this because it impacts Letitia James and James Comey and Adam Schiff and a whole host of others because, well, there's a new boss in town and it looks like she is going to clean house. And I'm not even talking about Pam Bondi. I'm talking about someone who works directly for Pam. Before we get into this story, please like, share, and comment at Explain America. Join us. We appreciate your support for common sense journalism. Now, the Justice Department is cleaning house. Pam Bondi is sweeping out all of the holdovers from the Biden days, and the weaponization of the Justice Department, it's coming to an end. And right now, the Eastern District of Virginia is ground zero for the indictment of Trump nemesis who thought that they could abuse the law and get away with it. That's right, the Eastern District of Virginia, where Trump has appointed a lawyer, Lindsay Halligan. And under her watch, well, essentially there are more prosecutors, more U.S. attorneys that are being let go. So, on Friday, two federal prosecutors in the Eastern District of Virginia, Elizabeth Usey and Kristen Byrd, were fired. And you're going to love why they were fired. Well, they were fired, according to Julie Kelly, who you might know as a justice reporter. Well, they were fired for leaking to the MSNBC and particularly Ken Delanian. That's right. As Julie Kelly wrote on X, she said, sources tell me the prosecutors, Elizabeth Usey and Kristen Byrd, were fired, escorted from the building, and stripped of security clearances for leaking info on sensitive investigative matters related to MSNBC and Fusion Ken, in particular, meaning Ken Delanian. And they were fired by acting U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia, and that would be Lindsay Halligan. So just to recap, corrupt New York Attorney General Letitia James was indicted by a federal grand jury in this Eastern District of Virginia. And last month, that came after President Trump fired Eric Siebert because he refused to bring charges against Letitia James, Comey, Schiff, and others. And shortly after Siebert's firing, Lindsay Halligan indicted former FBI Director James Comey. So, weigh in with your thoughts about this. It looks like the swamp is finally getting drained. Trump learned from his experience with the first administration. He was sabotaged left and right. Obviously, we had Jeff Sessions who wouldn't act against those targeting Trump. We had William Barr who stabbed him in the back repeatedly. He finally has an attorney general that looks like she is cleaning house. Maybe she hasn't delivered all the results that conservatives and Trump supporters want, but there are impediments to her ability to do so being removed. Those who drag their feet and the resistance types who think that they're some sort of activists and a big passion play instead of, I don't know, just attorneys who should be doing their job and delivering justice for the American people. Well, they are being removed from office, and it couldn't come soon enough because after all the lawfare we experienced since the Obama administration, the targeting of conservatives and those who disagree with the radical left, this is much welcomed change. Weigh in with your own thoughts. We always appreciate hearing from you at Explain America.